Pooh Skies is not exactly an episode of the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh that I loved. I feel like had this been just one segment rather than a double feature, it might have been okay, but I feel like the story just wasn't good enough to sustain itself for the full 25, 30 minutes or however long the one episode is. This is the fifth episode of the third season of New Adventures, and Pooh Bear thinks he's broken the sky. And ultimately, I say ultimately, it takes about half the episode to get to this point, but the main part of the narrative focuses on Pooh Bear and Gopher trying to climb up to the sky to fix the broken sky, which of course is ludicrous. And it sounds like it could have been quite interesting, but it takes so long to get anywhere, and when it actually gets there, visually it's not that interesting to look at. I really didn't care about it. It's not that it's badly animated, the animation's fine, the style is consistent, but I just didn't think it was very appealing to look at, and the narrative wasn't very good either, so there wasn't really anything in this that I thought worked very well. To give an example, Tigger tells a story quite early on about a pie, and I won't spoil it completely, but he tells this story, and not only do I feel like they could have done this without telling the story, but the story went on for far too long. And I just feel like they didn't have enough ideas to fill a full season, so they decided, let's make one of them a double feature and stretch it out as much as we can. As I said, I might feel differently, or I might have felt differently had this just been, a single segment, and the pacing was better. It might have been a bit more pleasing, but it was slow, it was boring, the animation style was fine, but not that interesting to look at. I hate to say it, but I did not like Pooh Skies.